Look at this structure right in front of you. This is a diagram where the antenna connects to the 2GPA. Right in between there is a DPDT switch. We already learned about this structure, how this structure work, right? Now this 2GPA work as an antenna switch, as I mentioned, also work as a power amplifier, right, for boost the signal for receiving and the transmitting, right? These all are duplexers, right, connecting with the WTR. Also one side connected with this orange line, one side connected with the 4GPA. I'll show you each and everything with the full of detail. This is just a basic structure. First of all, we go to the schematics and I'll explain you all these things. First, we discuss about this antenna line, right? And there are different type of the circuits related to this. I'll explain you all these, right? And because this line is also important, you can say a crucial, right? And what are the points related to this, right? I'll explain you one by one. After this, we discuss about the 2GPA in this video. All these lines, all these requirements, input, output, protocols, communication lines, each and everything. Right, so let's go to the schematic first. Look at this. This is a schematics in front of you. There are multiple models. I open. Now, first of all, we discuss about the antenna line. This is a Redmi Note 8, and I'll explain you one by one, right, about this. So this is a Redmi Note 8 and there is a diagram layout. So in this model, I already explained you, there is a DPDT switch, right, which we mentioned, and I explain you again. Now the next, now look at this. Now from where the RF cable connects, this is the point, right, where the RF cable connect, antenna point. Let me show you in a PCB this point also, and this is the point. This is this one, this. Okay, so this point is an antenna socket, right, where the RF cable connects. Right, now we go to the schematics. Now this line directly connected to the DPDT switch, as you know, DPDT switch. How this DPDT switch work, what are the requirements about the output, each and everything explained in the last lessons. Now this line input from this is a 0 ohm resistance, and here it's connected, and after this line goes to the FEM antenna line, which we call antenna line connected to the FEM or 2GPA. Let me show you, and we clear this and zoom it, and look at this. This line after this connected to the antenna point from here, right? Already explain you, but there is a something important. Now there are two or three type of the circuits related to the antenna, right? First of all, as you see, there is a antenna and this line goes to the DPDT switch, right? From here it's connected to the 2GPA. Now let me show you another type of the circuits. In some circuits, let's say I explain you, it's directly connected to the 2GPA. There is a no DPDT switch, right? There are some components on this line, but there is a no DPDT switch, like this is a DPDT switch. So let me show you about this line, and this is an important line. Many technicians ignore these lines due to there are no service, emergency call only. They just check the 2GPA requirement. If there is a voltage, they think this is working. If they are RFFE working, then they think there is another problem. Sometime due to waterlogging, due to physical damage, any component miss in a series or in a parallel, like there is a capacitor on a series. If this is broke, the RF signal broke. I already explained you, this is a golden rule in a network section. You have to measure each and every component, means focus on each and every component are important while it's connecting in a parallel or it's connecting in a series. Let's suppose there is a coil connecting in a parallel, right? Now if this coil connected, the ground signal disconnected from here, right? So this is also an impact on the circuit. So you have to focus on each and everything. I explain in a component section each and everything about the component. In this circuit, I'm also trying my best to give you a small knowledge, so your repair will be improved, means your diagnosis will be improved, right, whenever a phone come to you. So you have to must check all the circuits, and whatever I tell you, try to focus on it, means observe it, not observe it, you can say follow it. Clear? uh, Now let me show you the another type of the circuits. So we go to the, this is a Redmi Note, and this one, let's say first of all, now this is a Vivo phone, right? And let's say here, this is a main antenna point. We click here. From here there is a component, right? Now this component connected to the AIC. Which IC is this? Everybody know this is called a DPDT switch. So in this phone, a similar circuit, there is a DPDT switch and 2 pins, right, for the DRX. Total 10 pins, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. One for the VDD, one for the control, one input from antenna to PRX line, means a primary line for output to 2GPA, one line connected for DRX input antenna and for output antenna. Clear? So I think this is the line where it's connected to the 2GPA. So when we click here and it goes to the this component, this is a resistor sum, and this connected to the 2GPA, which are antenna 22 number, right? This is the similar circuit, model different, but the similar circuit because there is a DPDT switch. Now let me show you another model, and this is a Redmi Schematics A. So just look at this. This is a, now this is a Redmi 8A. So we focus on it, and just we copy this. Okay. Now this is an antenna point, and paste in a schematic, and the next. Now this is the main antenna. Where it's connected. Now when we copy this and the next, there is it. Now there is a NC. NC means not connected, so the DPDT switch doesn't use on this, right? Both are NC. So we have to follow this line because this is like a directly with a coil, or there is a capacitor 33 picofarad. As I told you, you can bypass this if there is a DPDT switch installed, still it's missing, you can bypass. Now we just follow this line. You have to know about the circuit, how to follow, right? So next, now this is an important one, right? Look at here, this antenna pin from antenna directly connected here, there is a no DPDT switch. Remember one thing, there is a place schematic show you, but it's a NC. So if you do not know, if you did not understand about how the schematics work, you might be confused. Now this line came from the antenna, and from here it's bypassed to here. Clear? So this is a simple thing, right? It's not complicated. Now this line connected here. Now this is a switch. What type of the switch? I'll show you. It's an easy, means this like internally, like this, right? It's internally connected. So there is a capacitor, there is a resistance might be. So in out switch, it's connected here. Right now there is a circuit here, but all the components are NC. So there are type of the circuits installed on a main antenna point. I will show you. That's why I told you there are 2 or 3 type of the circuits. Now one is there is a DPDT switch. One is this, there is a circuit, but there is all component are NC. I'll show you another. Now after this there is a coil, capacitor in a series for the frequencies passes and the noise filtration, the resistance, and this line goes to the pin number 22 antenna. Similar concept, right? A little changes. In before there is a DPDT switch, it's divert from the DPDT internally. Now it's directly came to the from an antenna.